After 66 years, the world has become a whole new world with nuclear attacks. Russia and I can come back to the world once again. Another war is being fought. Will the war begin? What has happened in the world that has become a source of terror? Watch the video to find out. Friends, on one side is Israel and Hamas, Russia and Ukraine. There are two war fronts in the world. The third war front is about to open. The conditions are being formed in October 16, 1962, that day, when the situation of the war between Russia and America was in a nuclear war. The nuclear attack on America was ready from Cuba. Russia had prepared a nuclear attack on America along with Cuba. But then something happened that the attack was gone. And now the conditions are being formed again. At that time, our agencies were in alert mode, and they were about to collect all the input from the entire institution. The pictures taken from the fighter plane of America were clear that a huge explosion of nuclear weapons was being made in Cuba. The American ships started to surround Cuba in the Caribbean, but then Russia called its warships back. After 32 days, Russia and America were ready to talk to each other. In fact, it was that time when the Cold War was over, and America and Russia were both in power. In order to increase their power, the U.S. government wanted to remove the Wampanoag government in Cuba. Whereas Russia was in the power of this government, at that time, America had set up its missiles in Turkey to make pressure on Cuba, and Russia had set up its nuclear warhead in Cuba. And at that time it seemed that the war was over. That nuclear war could have started in the world at any time. And this is the time that is going on. Once again, history is changing itself. The circumstances are still being made in the same way. Where America has been in a bad shape in the Middle East and is meeting with Iran and Cuba and with Russia, Israel and America are planning to surround. And looking at these circumstances, once again it seems that the world is going to the brink of nuclear war. At this time, Iran, China and Russia, all three together, are facing a big planning conflict against America, which seems to be the reason why this war can reach the borders of America. There is another news that has also been reported, which has given more air to the world for the sake of nuclear war. And this news has come from Germany. The news has come that the European Union is now making its own nuclear warhead. So to stop Russia, they have a nuclear weapon. They say that if their relations with America are bad, then they must be prepared in such a way that the European Union does not want to depend on America. And this is also a threat to the nuclear war with this region. Before this, NATO has also been a target of nuclear war. In fact, Russia had just tested nuclear-capable Bulava missile, after which it was damaged in the European Union. And they said that they had to develop their own nuclear weapons. And Russia is clearly understanding the pressure on the European Union. Before this, America has also tested nuclear-capable missiles. In addition, France has also tested long-range ballistic missiles and shown its power. That is, at this time, almost all countries have been trained to increase their nuclear power. That is, almost every country is afraid of the nuclear war at this time. And they do not want to be involved in any war. And there is another big problem. Because of the war on the world, weapons have been weakened in the world. Even the world's 100 large suppliers are not able to complete the weapons. In this way, when there will be a loss of weapons in the war, then the countries with nuclear weapons will be able to complete the war. They have the last option, nuclear weapons. In this way, both Israel and Russia can remove their nuclear weapons. Israel has never accepted that it has nuclear power, but everyone knows that it has almost 25 to 50 even telemaniac sayings that it has 80 nuclear weapons. Russia has the largest nuclear weapons sector in the world. That can bring about a revolution in the world. Both wars are slowly pushing the world towards destruction. The most active weapon at the moment is the Israeli and Hamas war. The U.S. is also being surrounded by Israel. On the one hand, Iran is making the U.S. military units target their proxies there. The war is beginning to target our weapons. Israel and the U.S. are also giving a clear challenge. There is more tension and violence in the Middle East, the UK, others for attacks on 3 commercial crops of the Red Sea. The United have also deployed 3 drones ahead, and Osaka have decided that when assign a naval task force that will sober dividing the Rhodes and the East Asian. Then, Russians will provide the schools to teach them to tools. U.S. Central Command is also threatening Iran with the release of the Jari press. That America can give us the answer? In recent weeks, the area has increased rapidly against America. Iran's anti-aircraft weapons have attacked the U.S. soldiers in Syria and Iraq at least 74 times since October 7th. The Central Command said that the Arab world has been attacked by 3 different commercial ships from 14 different countries. The Panama-based aircraft called for help. The U.S. warship Corny was destroyed. USS Corny destroyer had a chance to attack it. Corny had destroyed an anti-ship ballistic missile that was used to destroy the enemy's enemy forces. Then USS Corny destroyer Jahaz had killed a drone launched by Jahaz from Yemen. Corny had destroyed a missile called the Unity Explorer that was used to destroy the enemy forces. The U.S. Army had killed many Iranian-based fighters who were attacking Iraq in a different way. In Iraq and Syria, the U.S. troops were preparing to attack the drone and rocket. Before the launch of the missile, the U.S. had attacked the target and killed them. But despite this, it is still difficult for the U.S. to stay in the Middle East. Israel is having to pay the price of friendship with them, and the danger is increasing. Russia and China are also ready to surround the war. Iran is also ready to surround America with Russia and China. This is the fear. This war is going to spread in other parts of the world, because no war is going to end well. And this war is the last level of nuclear war. That is why the sooner Israel and America understand this, the better. Friends, what do you think? In fact, can America and Russia face each other once again? Do write your thoughts in the comments section. As much as possible, share this video on Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching this video.